Greetings, guys, gals, non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. As you are watching this, I believe it was my 25th birthday yesterday. So, I'm 25 now. How wild. I feel like that's proper adult. I feel like I am a proper adult now. Everything up until this point was like practice adult, even though I've lived like independently for the past 5 years. None of that counted. Now I am a proper adult. And to celebrate being a proper adult, today I thought I would go back in time and react to some of the first TikToks I ever made back in 2020 when I was 20 years old. Now, this is some lore that some of you may not know, but before I made YouTube videos, I made TikToks. I started off as a TikToker, but I haven't gone back and watched them for a really, really long time. So Kat went through and watched a bunch of my old TikToks, and she has sent me 15 of them, and I'm genuinely so nervous to watch them. To celebrate my 25th birthday, other than having you come watch me cringe at myself, I thought I would let you know that I am currently doing 25% off on my Patreon. So if you are interested in becoming a patron, you can get 25% off with the code birthday25, all caps, and you can get 25% off your first month on literally any tier. The lowest one starts at only £1, which is my videos a day early and ad free. Sometimes they're more than a day early as well. And then as you move up the tiers, you get more and more things, finishing off with like vlogs, live streams, and little bracelets that I make and send out every now and then. So if you're interested in any of that, it's currently 25% off. Now, let's get into the things that I said when I was 20. This is like freshly 20 as well. So we are going to start with the first ever TikTok I ever uploaded. This was before I moved to London, so I think it was like November 2019. It's the first and only TikTok I uploaded in New Zealand, and then the next one I think wasn't until like a couple months later after I'd moved to London and things. So this is my first ever TikTok, and I think I kind of remember what it is. But let's go. So my sister thought it'd be cute to buy our dog an Elsa costume. Sorry. Straight up, I have to interrupt myself. My accent. Oh my god. Woo, okay. Wowee. I was aware that my accent had changed, but hearing how much is quite startling, to say the very least. Anyway, I'm gonna start again. So my sister thought it'd be cute to buy our dog an Elsa costume, but she didn't check what size the costume was, and it turns out it's for a corgi. And there's no way that this boy is fitting in anything corgi-sized. There is but one solution. Let it go, bitches! I was so small! Oh my god, this is a baby. I was so tiny. This is so funny in the way that it's like not funny, and you can tell that I'm like not comfortable in front of the camera, really. And my accent is wild. Oh my god. Let's see what I did next. I have no idea what she chose, and I don't remember half my TikToks. Why am I so nervous? So I didn't get the job I interviewed for, and my life is falling apart. So you know what that means. My healthy coping mechanism. I was so real for this. So true though, to be honest. Let's be real, okay? For those who didn't see that, my healthy coping mechanism was hair dye. So true. The hand gesture at the end though, I forgot that I used to do that. Totally forgot I used to do that. 2020 was a weird year for me. Like 2019, 2020 was a weird time in my life for who I was as a person. But like the start of 2020 was kind of like my first time ever being single, and I'm like figuring myself out, and it was weird. It was a weird time, all right? Yeah, I could just never date a bisexual because like there's just too much competition, you know? They like would cheat on me because they're attracted to twice as many people. Bitch, I'm fucking picky as hell. There's no way I'm attracted to more people than you are, and I'm definitely not attracted to you. So like, go fuck yourself. Once again though, you know what? I'm not wrong. I used to be so much more shameless on the internet because no one was watching. I used to overshare so bad. I said shit because like no one cared. No one was watching me. It didn't, it didn't matter. But like, this is like the extent of that. I was so much more aggressive. I was 20. This is like so 20-year-old of me. It's so funny. But I mean, I'm right though. Gotta say, I do respect some of the TikToks I used to make. Like, that's pretty on the money. I was pretty right. The way I film it though, like that era of like the zooming in and zooming out things, because I was an avid Snapchatter, Instagram story poster, etc. And like TikTok's kind of the same thing. You gotta zoom for emphasis. No one does that anymore. And like, this was the last time I made TikToks. So I still find myself, if I'm filming them, like going to do it. And I'm like, no, that's not what we do anymore. Fucking. How do people do that and take themselves seriously? How does it... This is hilarious. This started and I was like, what am I doing? What is happening here? And I'm still thinking that. But with the context of knowing I was fully just making fun of people for doing thirst traps and pulling those faces, that's kind of funny. This was on Friends Only. It's a good question. I hate that I did that. And I hated that I watched myself do that. But I'm asking a good question. I think that that's valid. How do people do that and take themselves seriously? Could not be me. Clearly. Hi, this is an application for... I just got a message on Instagram from a boy that says, "We need to fuck already, hun." Who are you? What? My name being "please send help" at the time is so fucking funny. Love that I captured this on camera. Hate my accent. What is going on with that? Oh my god, please stop talking. This was during my casual seeing a lot of people on Tinder sort of era, so it was probably one of them, I would imagine. But absolutely hilarious I got that on camera, because like, yeah, what a thing to say. What a DM to send, bro. Shameless. Absolutely shameless. And I think I reacted appropriately. Do you think straight people are aware that there is an entire part of TikTok just for the gays? What do you think Karen would say? My name is now I am not Australian, but this is the first time I've been the Queer Kiwi, so this is when I changed to the Queer Kiwi. Don't ask about my name before, it was something that my ex came up with. Back in the days where TikTok was new, do you remember when like in this era, like everyone made TikToks and was like, don't tell anyone I have TikTok. It's so shameful that I'm here, I'm on the app for children, and now it's like, everyone has TikTok. And so I'm here like, do you think people know that there's gay TikTok? Like, yeah, I do. I think that there's a TikTok for literally everyone. There's a TikTok for everyone and everything. And I think that people are aware, and I think that they were aware back then. I love that I use TikTok like Instagram stories. I love that this is my whole TikTok. That's all I had to say. I just felt the need to say it. Like I said, I used to overshare so much on the internet. I had the urge to do that for the longest time. I had to stop when I started getting followers. And I think that some would say I still overshare. I overshare so much. I share so much more than most other YouTubers. And that's just because I've been oversharing on the internet since I was like 13. And it used to be so much worse. I've always needed to post so much, and that includes just all of my thoughts on TikTok, apparently. So I've noticed some gays using this as like a dating app, and I don't really know what to say about myself, so I'll just say hi. My name is Savannah, but you can call me yours. DM me on Instagram. Okay. Oh my God. I don't know what to say to that one. I know I was 100% joking, but oh my god, that's so funny. I don't know what to say. Just sure, why not? Why not? So I remember this makeup look I did. This makeup was inspired by the Main's album, You Are Okay, and I think I did a top-notch job. I used to at the time, like sometimes sit down and I would listen to an album and I would sing along to the album and I would do my makeup themed to the album I was listening to. Shut the goddamn door is what you're living for, we're dying for. Woo! This was the You Are Okay by the Main. makeup look just for the 3 people who are watching my video who also listen to the main can appreciate it, and call me yours.
But you don't look gay. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this what you wanted? Is that better? Do I look gay enough now?
Listen, once again, I kind of killed it. This was the day I dyed my hair rainbow. And I went all out. I went fucking hard. My icon on this channel was taken this day. I have not updated my channel profile picture since I made this channel in 2020. It was taken this day, the day I made my hair rainbow in the back garden of my auntie and uncle's house where I was living. And so my TikToks for this day were all kind of just this, because I was like, I look so gay right now and I need everyone to know about it. Okay, next up. Okay, this is the first and only video I've ever posted to reach 1 million views. Just saying. So going into this with that knowledge, no video I've ever posted has ever reached this many views. On YouTube, on TikTok, nowhere. This is 1.1 million views.
You can see my nipples through my top, and that offends you? I'm so sorry. I forget that men are the only ones who are allowed nipples. I totally forgot. Men and children aren't meant to know that women have nipples too. So silly of me. You want me to go change? Okay, totally. Counter offer. You change your fucking policies.
Listen, I'm not wrong. Also, my hair looks fucking fantastic. How did I do that? I need to figure that out again. My hair looks great in this. And my makeup. I fucking killed this outfit, everything. I look great. And I'm saying things. I don't understand how I used to make TikToks. Like, I kind of am like, I should make TikToks again. I don't know how to do that. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do. How did I come up with so many ideas? Like, this is really basic, but like, I still did it. I now feel so awkward and embarrassed making like TikToks of any sort, but I used to do it just fine. I mean, this got 1.1 million views, so clearly I was doing something right. I think this came after, like, the lore for this is that I posted a video of me dyeing my hair rainbow because I filmed the entire thing and I like sped it up for TikTok, and I was wearing a nude colored shirt. TikTok removed the video. They took the video down because you could see my nipples through my shirt. And so I re-uploaded the video with emojis like here, and then it was fine. So I was pissed and I made this. So fair though, to be honest. Like, I'm not allowed to wear clothes. I'm not allowed to wear clothes anymore. The hell? Men are out on this app completely shirtless. And it's fine. Me though, I can't wear a nude colored top without getting my video taken down. How fucked up is that? So, you know. Ignoring the fact I sound Australian, great points.
Hello, good morning. I think my hair has superpowers, and let me tell you why. Yesterday, Arctic Fox DM'd me and were like, hey, we love your hair. Let us send you free hair dye. And then this morning, I wake up to a DM on Instagram from Gay Express, which is a New Zealand magazine that is just gay. They talk about all things gay in the media, and they want to feature me. They were like, hey, we'd love to feature you. Would you be interested? And do you have anything you want to push? And I was like, yeah, I'd love for you to push my new single. Link in my bio, by the way. And they were like, amazing, we'll email you tomorrow. And then lastly, somehow managed to get me 23,000 TikTok followers in one day. I know you're all here for my hair. Thank you. Me and my magical hair appreciate you. Thank you. This has been why my hair has superpowers, and how what is happening?
I stand by. I think I made some valid points for why my hair has superpowers. Also, should I cut my fringe like this again? I've been contemplating it because I was like looking at old photos recently and I've been watching these. My fringe is really thin now, and I think I did it by accident because I cut my own fringe because I can't be fucked. And I think I've just slowly made it smaller and smaller. But like the full fringe, should I bring it back? Please let me know what you think. I'm kind of leaning towards yes, I should bring it back and getting a hairdresser to do it this time. But this is valid, I think. Like, I was literally so shocked and confused by what the fuck was happening. Like, I literally dyed my hair and all of this happened within a day. Like, that's wild. I stand by, there's a reason I can never change my hair back from rainbow. This is my entire brand. My content revolves around my hair being rainbow. If I ever change it, I lose everything. I'm only partially kidding. Also, Arctic Fox, send me hair dye again. The fuck? I have way more followers now. Please sponsor me. Arctic Fox, if you are watching this, please sponsor me. I've been using your hair dye for 10 years. I have been loyal to you for 10 years. And you've increased your prices. And it's really upsetting. So please send me more hair dye. Thank you.
So I haven't really talked about it, but I thought it was finally time to share that I'm actually in a serious relationship. It's still quite new, but this isolation period...
I think I know where this is going. I think I know where this is going. Brace myself.
Really allowed us to get to know each other a bit better. And I wanted to share just because I love her so much. Like, we vibe so well, and she just makes me melt. And I thought that I'd introduce you to her. This is her, the love of my life.
Fuck, it's so stupid. Ooh. I remember at the time, this was sort of like a trend thing that was happening. I was seeing, because it was COVID. This was in lockdown. So everyone was talking about being in relationships with their vibrators. And I thought it was fucking hilarious. As though I don't do that now. So many of my videos are like sex toy sponsorships. But it's just so fucking funny. Because it's just so funny. And like, sure, you know what? Go off. Good for me. That's so funny. You know what? I was so much funnier back then. It's the thing of like, it's probably not actually that funny. It's just funny because this was me 5 years ago. And that's so funny to me. I was a different person, but also like I'm the same. Like I'm watching these and I'm like, I don't know who this is. Like this is not how I would make content now. I don't look the same. I don't sound the same. I don't act the same. Like I'm such a different person, and I'm looking back at this and I'm younger than my sister. That's wild. I'm younger than my sister. My sister's 21. And it's so weird to look at myself being younger than her. I don't know why. It's just really weird. Anyways, moving on. God, okay, backstory for this one. This is the most controversial thing I have ever posted. Ever? It still gets comments on it to this day. Keeping in mind, this was almost 5 years ago. This was like April of 2020. I still get comments on it. When conservative YouTubers make videos about me, they include this video 9 times out of 10. This TikTok is brought up constantly. It fucking haunts me. When you search the Queer Kiwi on TikTok, I think it's one of the first ones that come up because people keep interacting with it to get mad at me over it. So let's have a watch of it together and see why conservatives are on my fucking ass all the time. This is what the patriarchy looks like. Men, women. Now, a lot of men seem to think that when women try to build ourselves up and say we want more rights, they think that instead of doing this, we're doing this. They seem to think we're taking rights away from men so that they're going to be down at our level, when in fact, what we're trying to do is gain rights so we're up at your level. You see how you stay here? You don't lose anything by women gaining things. Other people's success is not your failure, all right? Let us move up. By you yelling at us for wanting to be the same as you really shows your oppressive nature and the fact that you don't think we deserve everything that you have. So, do you want to keep it to yourself? You aren't losing anything by us gaining something. So shut up. Okay, but I fucking ate. All right? Like, okay? I popped off with this. I think that I actually was correct. The difference is that, like, I think I am more educated and well-informed now, and I speak differently now. I used to get my points across much quicker than I do now. I ramble so much more now because I have so much more time. And maybe I might have rephrased this slightly differently, but like overall, no, I think I was correct. And I don't know why men are so mad at it. Well, that's a lie. I do know why men are so mad at it. The fact that this is the video that haunts me, this is the thing that people bring up all the time and get mad at me for. The truth. I thought that I was going to watch this back and be like, oh my God, I'm so stupid. I can't believe I said that. No, I agree with me completely. I was correct. Just call me Outlook Express because there's no effing female. So I guess I'm an email. I'm so sorry. Okay. I get the joke, but I don't get the joke. Because there's no effing funny. No. Oh, there's no effing woman. Wait, what is it? I think there's no effing woman, right? No. Women aren't funny because... What the fuck did they used to say? Women aren't funny because there's no effing women? But there's no effing men either, so it doesn't make any sense. I guess the point is it doesn't make sense. The effing woman stands for funny. That's what it is, I think. The effing woman stands for funny, I believe is what they used to say. But that doesn't make any sense because there's also no effing in men either. So that would imply that men also aren't funny. And there is an effing female, obviously. And there's not one in... That doesn't make any sense. What a dumb thing for them to say. I don't understand that at all. In which case, if it is the effing woman stands for funny, then this is kind of funny. Because, yeah, there is an effing female, but females aren't funny, so there's no effing female, therefore I am an email. In case you didn't get the joke, I thought I had to explain it to you real quick. I wouldn't think of that now. This is the thing. Like I said, I used to be so much better at coming up with dumb jokes. I can kind of do it with my friends a little bit, but I'm not very funny on camera anymore. I kind of let the light inside of me die. Over the years of doing this and talking about all the things that I talk about, my videos have gotten more and more serious, and I've gotten more and more angry as the light inside of me has slowly gone out. I used to have so much joy. I used to be so surface level in so much of this, because when I started this, like, I cared about things, but I didn't know that much. It was all very new to me. This was like when I started using queer as an identity. I wasn't really part of like anything queer, really. Like, I'd been in a queer relationship before and whatnot, but I didn't even identify as queer prior to being the queer Kiwi, prior to 2020. TikTok really is actually what helped me come to terms with my sexuality, in the sense of like, it helped me develop an identity that was tied to it. And that's when I started getting more into like queer culture and like news and that sort of stuff. So this was like right when it was fresh, and I was kind of like surface level on it, you know? And then as I've spent years going into it and spending time looking at it, and just watching hours and hours of conservative content and reading shit, it's kind of just made me full of rage. I didn't used to be as angry as I am. It's kind of killed a light inside me a little bit. But you know, here we are. I just uploaded my first YouTube video. Woo! The link is in my bio. If you click on the little Instagram icon, you can go to my YouTube channel, and my first video is there. It's called America Explain, and I made it a couple weeks ago when I was sort of talking about like the right to bear arms and things on here, and it was making me really freaking frustrated, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit more in depth. I get distracted super easily if I'm not like focusing on something, so I'm just doing my makeup while I talk about this a bit, and I think I'm going to do that every Monday. And then I've got my podcast on Wednesdays, and then I'm working on doing a Friday video as well, because you know, I don't have anything else to do. So it'd be amazing if you want to give it a watch and you subscribed and you let me know what you want to see next time. Obviously right now they're not like amazing, because it's still really weird sitting down and like talking to a camera for like a long period of time, but they'll get there. I have a lot of anxiety, and I'm really afraid that you're all going to hate it and you're going to hate me. So I really hope that that's not the case, and I hope that you find it all right and you don't hate me. I'm terrible at the self-promotion thing. Go subscribe. This is so cute. I still can't believe that's the first video I did, is me being like, hey Americans, what the fuck? What is going on? And I love calling it like a really long video. And at the time it was 23 minutes, but now a 23-minute video, that's so short for me. That is a short video. If a video is like under 30 minutes, I'm like, whoa, what happened? This is so funny because this has flipped so much. Like I said, like this is now me thinking about doing TikToks and like YouTube shorts and stuff. I feel annoying. I feel like I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm not allowed to post them because it feels just like I'm not meant to do that. I don't know how to act for a TikTok anymore. Whereas before, obviously, it was the complete other way around. I was posting TikToks like 6 times a day, and I was like confident and fine and chill. And now I'm like, what do I even say? I don't know what to fucking say. How do I make a TikTok? I can sit down and talk to my camera for an hour and a half, 2 hours. Cannot talk to my phone for a minute. That's too difficult. I don't know how to be entertaining in that format. It's so interesting to watch how much I have grown. I actually had a lot of fun watching these. I thought they were gonna be really cringe, and like they were a bit, but I think I'm like removed enough for them to not be too bad. 2020 is the year that I gained independence. It's the year that I figured myself out, that I learned about myself, that I like kind of let myself explore my own identity, find sort of who I am and the path I want to be on. And I've grown and changed so much since then, and I genuinely do feel like an adult now. Like going into 2025, I view being 25 as being a proper adult. I already said that. And I feel like being 24, I kind of was getting that a lot as well. Like it was a big year. I did like a big travel. It was a big thing. And 25 just feels good. I feel good about being 25. I think that's how old I feel. And I'm really excited for what this year holds. And maybe I'll do some more videos like this where I'll go back and watch more of them. Maybe for my channel's 5-year anniversary, which I believe is the 4th of May. Maybe I'll do another one of these. Maybe I'll go watch some of my old YouTube videos instead. Who knows? Let me know if you want to see that. I'm probably going to do it regardless of whether you want to see it or not, because I had fun today. So maybe I'll be back and do it again and you can just all tolerate it. But yeah, happy 25th birthday to me. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on some of these. Let me know how long you've been here for, because like there are still some people who came over here from TikTok. Granted, like moving from TikTok to YouTube is not easy. It doesn't work out for a lot of people. Like the audience I got on YouTube is not the audience I had on TikTok. It just happened to work out really well for me because the algorithm loved me. YouTube, if you could please go back to the algorithm loving me. I will love you forever. I would really appreciate it. I used to average like 200, 300k views per video. So like if you could go back to that, that'd be fantastic. I would really appreciate that. If you want to help me out in that, please do subscribe. I would love to see you. I'm still here twice a week. Actually, in fact, I'm here 3 times a week right now. So if you are interested in that, please do hit subscribe. 50% of you are regular viewers but are not subscribed. So just check, see if you are or aren't. If you aren't, please do hit subscribe. A massive thank you to my Sprout and Above patrons whose names are up on the screen right now. I appreciate you greatly. And a huge thank you to my Kiwi Cat patrons. M.A. Ping the Games, Blue Kitsune 24, Ash, Uh-Oh It's Craiglow, Phil the Duck, Jessie, Phenomenally, River, Mr. Noodle, Queen Glimmer, Ella, Lady Nutbar, Radsack, Knitting Menace, Chris, Ellie, and Bobby. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for joining. If anyone else would like to become a patron, go to patreon.com/ShevyCat, click the top link in the description. For as little as £1 a month, you get my videos a day early, and then for £3 and up, you get things such as outtakes, bonus mini podcasts, live streams, vlogs, and more. For the next week, up until the 21st, you can get 25% off using code BIRTHDAY25, all caps. I would love to see you over there. Yeah, maybe I'll do more of these even just on Patreon, or do like a live stream of going through all my TikToks. That actually sounds really fun. So if you want to see that, go check out Patreon, because I feel like sitting down on a live stream and going through a bunch of my old TikToks would be a great time. I would love to share that with you. So if you're interested, go check that out, and I will be doing that soon. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, The Queer Kiwi, and Twitter, That Queer Kiwi. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah. When you close your eyes.